Good evening, YouTubers. Welcome to World Cinema Reviews. This is your host, Frank the Vamp, and tonight we got a very special edition because we're going to talk about a great movie. It's called The Purge, Anarchy. And let me tell you guys, ever since I seen this movie, all kinds of strange stuff has been happening to me. Let me tell you about. Wait a minute. Who the hell are you now? Hey, stop. Hello YouTubers, we interrupt the review of The Purge Anarchy to bring you an important message from our new founding fathers. The Purge is an event occurring every year from 7 p.m. on March 21st till 7 a.m. on March 22nd. During that time, any known crime, including murder, is perfectly legal. And all emergency services, including police, fire department, and hospitals, will be closed. No government official holding rank 10 or higher is to be murdered or harmed. Also remember that all weapons below Class 3 are now permitted and perfectly safe to use. The new founding fathers want you to have a happy, enjoyable hunt. And if you are not going to purge, we recommend definitely staying indoors and locking yourself securely. So be blessed and bless the new founding fathers. Happy Purge, people. Damn, who the hell was that guy? Hope he doesn't come back. He was really creepy. Anyhow, the original Purge was a hit. It was an unexpected hit. It only took like 3 million to make it. It makes something close like in the 20 something millions or 30 million. I can't remember. And it brought the idea if the government would make it legal one night every year that you could commit any crime, including murder, would you? Would you do it? And who do you have in mind that really deserves to die? And according to the government, this will pretty much reduce unemployment, fix the economy, and because everybody will get out of their pent frustrations. I think everybody can think of somebody that really is annoying you so much that you may want to take them out, huh? According to this film, gives you a chance. So the first, Purge give you this creepy feeling that it could happen, it could be done. It was quite successful, and it focused on the struggle of one family. On The Purge Anarchy, the second part here, we actually have many stories that actually start separate and they combine at some point, and it brings up different questions like, what is the rest doing? What is the rest of the world doing in the Purge? How is the city looking? And does everybody agree with it, or are some people against it? Is the government really doing this as some kind of mind control, population reducing thing, or is it just a really true cleansing experience? So the Purge 2 is really, how can I say, it's a really enjoyable film. I really enjoyed it. Did I enjoy it better than the first one? I'll say I equally did, but for different reasons. So let's dive into it. So first of all, we got this is directed, same director, James DeMonaco, does a good job here. Frank Grillo as Sergeant Leo Barnes. Got Carmen Ejogo as Eva Sanchez. We have Zach Gilford as Shane. We have Kiel Sanchez as Liz. And we have Zhu Soul as Callie Sanchez. So we got several stories now. We got one guy, the main guy, looking for revenge. Someone has harmed a member of his family and in an unforgivable way and wants payback. Everybody's telling him not to do it, but he's hell-bent. And we'll see how that turns out. We have a family. We have a daughter and a mom that get unwillingly thrown into the mix because there's some jerk breaks into their apartment and tries to kill them and rape them and who knows what, but someone interrupts it and they kidnap, only to have someone intervene. At the same time, we have a couple that's a pretty bad judgment call. They go out right before the purge is supposed to start, and there's something that happens that they get stranded without a vehicle, and that's bad news. When the purge is about to start and you have no wheels, man, you better run. And that's exactly what they do. And we got hoodlums with all kinds of weird masks trying to kill people. We have the maniacs. We have the government. There's all kinds of mix here. Let me tell you what works. The creepiness factor really does work. That completely, creeps you out. Some scenes. The whole premise of the purge is just creepy. But when you see people involved on it, it's creepy. What else works? Definitely the acting is fairly decent. The plot is well put together. It makes sense. So you got a very good movie. It's not great though. And why? What is the failing? Sometimes if you get like, remember, this is not the first vigilante movie. There's other movies. We can think of Death Wish, with Charles Bronson and the series. We also think of Mad Max. When there's anarchy going on, where pretty much people are competing for water or fuel or whatever that in the future is going to fuel their lives. So same, you got same thing here. In the future, things need to be resolved a certain way, and there's this escape, and this works. So it's not like a unique idea, but the way it's being used is unique. And but you kind of wish they kind of go over the top with it sometimes. If you're gonna be this blunt, you need gore. And believe it or not, it's not as gory. It kind of works. Remember, I'm not for gore per se, but something tells me that this movie could have used a little bit more, because you really got to, you got to really shock, because this is a very disturbing event, and we have disturbed people. And I'm not saying fill it up, but at least make one statement kill. Like, you need to really show that this guy is disturbed. So maybe could have done a little bit of, through, thing like, kind of do I don't know, a House of 1,000 Corpses or The Devil's Rejects type of kill right there. Halloween H2. The remake with that would at least do one kill like that, even though it's not, like I said, I'm not for gore, but I think it would have helped. Also, there's over the topness with the acting of the privileged and the rich, that it does seem a little bit weird. Like, you could think that some privileged people would abuse the poor in situations like this, but not like this. It kind of seems like a little bit, it went a little weird. Like, it needed to be more hostile in that sense. It needed to be a little bit more. However, it's still a fine film. If I had to give this film a grade, I definitely would give it somewhere between a B plus and an A minus in horror sense. Definitely a must see. I really did enjoy it. I think it's really creepy. It's awesome. You just can't miss it. If you like horror, you like some. It's not as gory as you probably would imagine it to be, but it's pretty intense, and definitely a must watch. Purge Anarchy, watch it. Don't listen to that dude with the handkerchief on his face. Seems a little weird. Peace out, good night, and don't bless those new founding fathers. I don't like them. I think you shouldn't like them either. Take care and be safe.